Hello and welcome today to From the Pastor's Heart. Pastor Barry here with you. Very thankful to be and very thankful for you as well, especially those today who are always here. I'm especially thankful to you. There are some that I can count on a couple hands that will be here each time they have opportunity, and it really speaks to the lesson today that we have from Matthew chapter 7, because Jesus is teaching here about entering the kingdom and being very careful about those that are around you. He's teaching us a way and showing us the way where we can judge those around us by what we see in their lives, things they do, by what they say, their words, their actions, their deeds, and it'd be very apparent to us as we look at them as to whether they truly are saved or not, because there are some who believe, perhaps believe with their whole heart that they are saved. And for some, that may just not be the case at all. And Jesus tells us today that there's a way that we can recognize them. I think all church fellowships have those who, if there's nothing else to do on Sunday morning, I know people are busy through the week, jobs interfere, a lot of things interfere through the week to not be able to catch these. But Sunday worship, that's when the church has been called to come together and worship God, most especially on Sunday. What an encouragement it is to the pastor when that takes place. Such an encouragement to see the faces. And for those who, like I say, may be saved, may not be saved. Many times it just doesn't it just loses its importance. Or maybe they come for a while expecting something of God. And it's not wrong at all to expect good things from God. But then again, there are 6 days that we are not gathered together. And how is it that they're living those 6 days as well? Words and deeds, actions speak volumes. And boy, have we ever heard that so many times through our lives. But today, Matthew chapter 7 and verse 21, Jesus says, not everyone, and this is so very sad when I read it. Matter of fact, this is some of those scriptures that when I read it, I just get cold chills. I get goosebumps when I read this because of those that will fit into this category. Not everyone who says to me, Jesus' words, not everyone who says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of heaven, but only the one who does the will of my Father in heaven. On that day, many will say to me, Lord, Lord, didn't we prophesy in your name, drive out demons in your name, and do many miracles in your name? Then I will announce to them, I never knew you. Depart from me, you lawbreakers. Jesus is saying, I do not recognize you as my disciple. I don't acknowledge you as a follower. You are a spiritual stranger to me. Couple references there, Galatians 4, verse 9, and First Corinthians chapter 8 and verse 3. So you see, it's important, and we know that Jesus knows us. But according to this, we must it must work both ways. We must know him as well, not just know about and strive to do that. In anything special, not expecting um, huge and bountiful and unexpected blessings more so than anyone else who might be in that same fellowship, but just to have the presence of God in our lives. Um, and you say, well, that's judging. Well, he also said in this same section here that we would know people by their fruit. Verse 15, beware of false prophets who come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly are ravaging wolves. You'll recognize them by their fruit. So, there again, as I mentioned a moment ago, by their words, by their deeds, by their actions. 7 days of the week, 24 hours in that day, 365 days in that year. Do we act one way on Sunday and then live like hell the other 6 days? Or do we strive to do our best every day and encourages us to meet together? Bountiful blessings truly can be for all who choose to do this. Pray blessings on your life today and look forward to seeing you again very soon. Be sure and if you haven't already, be sure and subscribe to the channel, get notifications, allow notifications so you'll know things coming up. And as of next Monday, which will be the 10th of March, all of the posts will be and videos will be here on YouTube, including the post to let you know what's coming up. So be sure and subscribe. Be sure and make sure that notifications are up and running on your phone as well. Look forward to seeing you again soon. Remember, God loves you. So do I.